Hello, it's 4:47 p.m. Let me turn off the light. So, I've been trying to do things to, accomplish stuff and trying to better my life and everything, but as I said, everything I try to accomplish, the perps, they successfully ruin. They don't try to, they successfully ruin everything I try to unsuccessfully accomplish. So, well, my original plan was I'm gonna lay down because I was just sitting up and then my neck started to hurt for some reason. So I'm gonna lay down. So well, let's see. So this morning I woke up sometime before 7:30, and I finally got to have my farina. I had the farina for breakfast with some a little bit of butter and also some sugar and a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. And so I don't even know what time it was when I started trying to work on or try to compile the ebook, but it's a very short pamphlet like ebook. It's not a big novel or nothing, but it's very short and like a pamphlet. And I guess it's 24 pages. So I was working so hard on that you know I was working so hard on it that I I was working so hard on it that I didn't have anything to eat or drink the whole time I was working on it. And I don't remember what time. Well, I actually started a couple of days ago, but um, I had to make a detour because my original plan was to not start. I mean, like my original plan was to for fun, to make like a daily diary of different recipes, like May 1st through at least the 30th or the 31st. 30 days worth of different recipes. That was my original plan. Plus, I was planning on working on the big fiction ebook, putting more time into that. So, so then what made me just rush the ebook out right now because the fake Darnell Williams perp kept on harassing and threatening me, making up more fake new YouTube accounts, trying to harass and threaten me. And he has this kind of join us or die kind of mentality. So he just made another fake new account. He sounds like a fat person. So for him to call me Greedy Grand Prix on purpose just to get underneath my skin and try to make me mad, and you wonder why I won't join your fucking ass. I'm not selling out to the devil. And you need to go fry in hell. But he's the biggest fucking coward in the world. The fact that he think he can do all this and still try to remain anonymous and undetected. But I'm hoping and praying he get caught one day. But I can't even go to the police. So he tried to threaten me with the police and the government. And trying to tell me, first he makes a harassing comment talking about that I'm gonna talking about how I'm gonna die, and he tried to make some comment talking about that I'm gonna die and then be cremated, and that nobody from you, he tries to say you're gonna die and be cremated and nobody from your family is gonna come and claim your ashes or something like that. I mean, and cremation is not even biblical. You don't have, like, you a whole damn stranger. I don't even know you. You don't have the authority. You don't have the authority of any kind to make in any of my death or funeral arrangements. So, I'm sitting here trying to fight to survive and live. So he's sitting there, thinking that he got the authority. I don't even know your name, your real name, or what your face look like. And I tried again to look up that name, Marcel Thibodeau, and it traces back to this 25-year-old young white guy from Karen Crow, Louisiana, that had hundreds of counts of child pornography charges, and then he ended up being acquitted of nearly all of them. And the corrupt fake courts try to lie and say that there was not enough proof. So this person's name was Camden Marcel Thibodeau, but I don't even know if the fake Darnell Williams perp stole that guy's name or what, but that's the closest to any Marcel Thibodeau that I can come up with. But I really think he's using a fake name. So the name Darnell Williams is fake. Marcel Thibodeau is fake, and I don't know who this person is, but it's very creepy that he's stalking and watching everything I do and destroying my life. And I don't even know his face or name, but I can tell that his immaturity level and the way his voice sounds, I can tell he's younger than me. He might be in his late 20s or early 30s, this fake Darnell Williams perp. But I mean, I say I hope he gets caught one day. And so, so he keeps on using the screenshots of me showing other people, demonstrating how other people throw up those satanic hand signs. I don't use those satanic hand signs, but he used the fake screenshots to as the way to smear campaign me and trying to falsely make like, oh look, Candy's one of us. So I don't approve of or go along with the devil horns or 666 hand signs. But as I said, he been acting like as if he think he got the authority to try to force me to, against my will, to worship the devil. Like you don't have a choice. Signing up my email to cults and Freemasonry and satanic temples and all that. And I had to unsubscribe and cancel. He was also illegally using my email for a mental health service way in Australia. And they were trying to email me talking about setting up an appointment. I'm like, I don't even I mean, I didn't even do this. This is against my consent. So I'm like, what, are y'all trying to traffic me to Australia? What y'all trying to do? So the stuff I've been reporting on just about every day, I'm sitting here getting the yellow check for me to expose the truth about what I'm going through. It seems like so many of my videos are getting a yellow check that says add accountability. I'm sorry, add suitability. So a lot of my videos aren't even getting monetized. I'm not even, it's the majority of the video, me trying to get the doggone truth out about what I'm going through. So, as I said, this guy, I don't know how he's cleverly evil enough to remain undetected. And I need somebody who will have patience and tolerance and compassion. One of the things, I do not need to deal with an abusive, narcissistic police officer if I gotta report this. But all of them fucking narcs. So it's like I can't even go to the police. But I wish the harassment and threats and destruction would stop. So he made remarks, talking about that I'm gonna be out on the streets by next week. He's trying to say that I'm gonna be out on the streets next week, and that the police and government are in on it. I put the harassing messages. I put it in the I put the harassing messages in the shorts videos, and so for the couple of y'all who cared about me enough to listen to the sex trafficking audios, thank y'all so much. Because it seems like most people acting like they're not interested and like they don't care. So because of him threatening me, saying that the police and government are gonna have me back on the streets by next week, that is one of the reasons why I rushed I did like a totally different move, and I rushed the ebook out today. I spent a couple of hours on it. And so certain recipes that I had in the past, maybe several months ago, I saved them for if there's an opportunity for me to have, a cookbook. And I had a few more recipes than I thought. So I'm like, wow, I could have been put this out. So I really didn't get to do any recipes from the toaster oven or the crock pot and put it in there, but if I could stay here longer, I thought about doing a second cookbook that specializes in soups, stews, casseroles, and desserts. So he just sitting there ruining all my plans. But I keep on praying. Praying that they don't successfully. I keep on praying that they don't successfully have me back on the streets. So then he made another. I blocked that account. So then he made another fake account, trying to make it like as if I'm the one who throws up the devil horns, when I was just demonstrating that other people do that and that they shouldn't do it. But I showed y'all so y'all can understand what people be doing. Y'all don't be seeing me generally and casually talking and throwing up satanic hand signs. But I just demonstrated that, that's what, people who sold out, fake TI perps and stuff like that, they do that, casually. Like the guy I told y'all about that threw up the 666 above his pineal gland, like right at his pineal gland, and then talk about grand rising. So I don't do stuff like that. But, I just demonstrated that this is what, I mean, if y'all get what I'm trying to say, but he's trying to make fake screenshots so he can smear campaign and make it like, well, Candy throws up those hand signs, and I don't. So I'm a Christian, and I know I'm not the best Christian, but he wants to try to coerce me into Satanism. DJ couldn't get me. And he won't be able to get me. Alex Dupree couldn't get me. And just like this fake Darnell Williams perp, that DJ perp hid his identity as well, calling me from different numbers after I blocked him. So, yeah, I mean, so I mean, I unexpectedly, just, me feeling, I'm like, I have been, because, the perps, they actually follow through with their threats. The majority of the time. I'll say about 20% of the time they be just talking shit. But 80% of the time they actually follow through with their threats. And they don't care how much money goes to waste. They don't care if my supporters' money going to waste if I end up back on the streets. They don't care as long as they can succeed at accomplishing making me back homeless on the streets again. And they think this shit is funny. And then when I'm winning or got the upper hand, that's when they freak out and get mad. They pretend to fake freak out and get mad and have fake panic attacks, lying and saying Candy is scamming for a hotel room. The weather is fucking 20 degrees. You expect me to freeze out there? I mean, y'all the ones who are evil and wicked, and y'all criminal, illegal, satanic wrongdoers. You don't have the authority or the right to punish me. So if I'm guilty of a crime, lock me the fuck up. Lock me up. Don't you falsely accuse me of a crime either. If I really am guilty of a crime, lock me up. But this is fucking ridiculous. And then he said he made another fake account after I blocked the first one. And said, well, thank you for doxing your city for me. Thank you for doxing your own city for me, or something like that. When I was just trying to show his harassing comments. But I don't know, it's causing me distress. It's causing me distress what he's doing. Because, how can y'all say ignore him when he has done things to successfully destroy me? He was the one who called up the Cottage Cafe and copied off a Star Bricker with calling up places. So he was the one who called up the Cottage Cafe and showed that the transgender my videos and got him bullying me and working with him and destroying me. And that transgender would not be happy if he ever had to get charged of sex trafficking conspiracy charges against him. Because you're sitting there teaming up with this sex trafficker to gang up and bully and harass me and try to get me taken down. As I said, if what you did was right, my video would still be up, and I would not have been wrongfully suspended last week on my YouTube channel. You wouldn't have tried to come take me down and try to tear me down at every opportunity. It's amazing that you can bully and discriminate against homeless and poor, but people can't attack your sexual choices, your perverse lifestyle choices. I don't make a choice to be homeless and poor. But you're the one who made that choice to live as a girl. So it's okay for you to start pick fights with people all because you want to be mad about a tip that you weren't even entitled to. You weren't even my server that day. You just collected the payment. And you do not own that Cottage Cafe. And you're not the manager. You're just a worker and delusional. Very delusional. A delusional, narcissistic, transgender fake Karen. You are the fake Karen. Now you want to bully and try to destroy somebody because somebody couldn't afford to give you $2. But y'all the ones who lack logic. But yeah, that was a gang stalking set up right before me and my twin sister's 39th birthday, y'all, last year. And I hadn't even been talking about or thinking about it. And then he come this year and come to attack and harass me. And then when I slept by that old bookstore close to UWF campus, the fake Darnell Williams bragged about calling the police and sicking them on me like dogs. I wasn't even intentionally trying to show the place. I was trying to hide the place where I was at, but me trying to catch the dog on purpose, I accidentally revealed it. But the perps wanted to set that up on purpose. And I don't care. I fucking slept there even after the police try to run me off. Because the fake Darnell Williams perp lied and said that he's a current business owner there. And then he came and bragged on TikTok, and I got screenshots of that too. I got screenshots of all of his activity. Ever since I've been made aware of him. I screenshot everything. And as I said, I hope that you get caught and punished one day. And I hope you suffer in a way where it won't be funny. I hope all y'all perps suffer in a way where it won't be funny. And for y'all to beg for mercy and people continue to proceed to destroy y'all without mercy. Because, I'm sitting here innocent. And you're destroying me without mercy. And I never did you anything. I don't even know you. But that's how the gang stalking network, that's how they do. They destroy everything about you until you have nothing left and totally broken. And then they wait till you're at your lowest to try to make offers to get you to sell out. And if you refuse, then they take you down even harder. They try to beat you in submission. Try to beat you into submission. And they don't have the authority or the right to do this. They're criminals. They're satanic criminals. Illegal satanic criminals. Illegal earthlings. How about that? So so I'm so so it's like he even bragged about saying, we own you and you don't own me. They had somebody on Venmo that tried to say, donate me a measly ass little $3 and then say, we want you. It wasn't even, it wasn't even, it wasn't until after I took the $3, then they revealed who they were after they lied and said that they were Christian. Whoever that person was, a different person that donated me $3 to Venmo a couple of days ago. And the only reason why I'm saying a measly ass little $3, because y'all rich ass perps think that somebody's supposed to sell out for $2, $2 or $3. So if y'all think that y'all can, try to bribe people to sell their soul for a dirt cheap price or almost free, and for you to think that you can get somebody to sell out for almost free, but it's just not right, so so I guess everybody would have found out sooner or later, the small town that I'm in, because he keeps on doxing and publicizing on purpose. And then he bragged about, good, I'm glad you doxed your city for me. But I did nothing to deserve this. But he keeps on being immature, childish, and playing around and thinking this shit is funny. But he's very creepy, extremely creepy. And it's ruining my mental health and causing me anxiety. And I have no way to block him because he keeps on popping up with more fake new accounts harassing me on both YouTube and TikTok. But everybody keeps trying to ignore my evidence. The fact that you creepily stalk where I'm living at or whatever hotel I would be staying at. I mean, and y'all think that this is okay. So so like, how am I supposed to ignore being put out on the streets. Tell me, how am I supposed to ignore being put out on the streets? Because if I could ignore the perks, I could go back to Cottage Cafe, right? If I can ignore the perks, I could go to back to Bodacious. If I can ignore the perks, I could go back to every place that they said that I'm wrongfully banned for forever. So so those threats being made at me was why me being all scared and everything. Like, oh shit, I'm about to be back on the streets by May 6th. So if I gotta be back on the streets by May 6th, so much money worth of stuff will have to be thrown away, thrown down the drain. The dishes that I bought, and the neighbors ain't gonna use whatever I leave behind. The neighbors ain't gonna use it. And then I would have to leave immediately, like checking out of a hotel room. But good thing the Greyhound bus station is like a 10-minute. It's like, but it's not a bus station. It's a gas station that's like it's a 10-minute. I think it's about 10 or 15 minute ride away from here. But I mean, I'm trying to think optimistic and feel like, okay, you won't succeed at getting me kicked out of here or back on the streets. I'm going to try to prosper, and stay here longer than a month. So, I'm letting y'all know what's going on, and y'all ignoring me and not taking me seriously. And y'all telling me to ignore them when they're destroying me. If somebody's that creepy, I heard that if somebody's a psychopath that creepy, stalking everything you do and letting you know that they're stalking you, I heard that they got murder on their minds. So the fraternal female and male twins that just got thrown on a homeless shelter doorstep, I heard that the twin sister, those kids that were in foster care, I heard that the sister was sex trafficked or human trafficked and went missing, and the brother went back to Chicago by his mom and stuff like that, but the girl is missing. Excuse me. And so like, that's very sad, for them to like be thrown out cold on the streets by a homeless shelter the day of their 18th birthday, and then the girl to be sex trafficked, and some people might presume that she's dead. I hope she's not dead. And I hope and pray that she gets found So and my heart breaks for them because they were in that foster care system. I don't know if they were in foster care or if they were adopted. But I don't know the full or the whole story. So so I ended up with at least a 14-day plus a few little extras 14-day recipe ebook that's not with just food recipes but other recipes as well. Not just food recipes but other recipes as well, like natural healing, natural health recipes. And you know, so it's like a few natural health recipes and then I ended up doing the rest. Um, excuse me. The rest is in addition to the natural health recipes. The rest is you know a few video links to a couple of more recipes and also some blog posts and also about 4 short stories related to cooking and food that I put in there, but I said I wanted y'all to have the free will choice of if you wanted to read the ebook on my blog for free or if you wanted the free will choice to purchase the ebook on Amazon for $2.99 if it gets approved, or the free will choice of if you wanted to donate to my however much amount you wanted to my Ko-fi or the fundraiser, or the if you wanted to donate to the PayPal, CashApp, Venmo, if you wanted to, or if you wanted to not read it at all or not donate anything at all, it's fine. But thanks for the support. And but the perps will try to manipulate people to think that it's not even worth reading for free. But if that's the case, then why did you read it? But you've been stalking me for 3 years. If you try to say it's not even worth reading for free, but y'all say the same shit on every ebook. So every ebook that I publish, they will falsely smear campaign and lie and say that it's a poorly written ebook that's a gimmick to scam for more money. And they can't even spell, and they're so jealous, like they're passionately angry, hateful. But people whose minds aren't tainted or ruined, if they don't drink the smear campaign Kool-Aid, they will say something like, "This is very well written," or something like that, or "You did a great job," and they offer or give their support. I mean, a lot of people say that they like the short story that I wrote called Horace the Bird Watcher. But I didn't even include it in that ebook. But I put a few short stories in there. Excuse me. I apologize for the outside noise. So I want, if you wanted the free will choice to read the ebook for free on my blog and donate nothing, or if you didn't want to read it at all, that's fine. But this is me trying to make a living And I put a disclaimer and warning saying that they got gang stalkers that's gonna come and try to slander and lie on me and manipulate people to not want to buy my or support my ebooks. So it's like I can't even plan things the way I really wanted it to, you know. So and the actual gang stalkers and fake TI perps, they are lying and saying that I'm the perp and that I'm fake and that I sold out, and they brag about it. They bragged about how my reputation in the TI community is in ruins. And it definitely is in ruins because I don't have much of any support from the TI community. I'll say like about at least 97% of the TI community want nothing to do with me, and only 3% maybe support me. I'll say about 99% of the TI community hate my guts, and the other 1% only support me. So and this is making it hard for me to survive. So it's like the obsessed gang stalkers who got the same thing to say on false bad reviews on all of my ebooks. And I can't get them taken down. But the one true bad review that I wrote about that fake ass Redmond Clay, they successfully got my Amazon comment taken down. But if I report the perps for their harassment and lying, Amazon never wants to do anything about it. They all ignore me. And they even successfully had my ebooks taken down and blocked. And it was a hard wrestle to get my ebooks reinstated. One of them is successfully blocked and the appeal was wrongfully rejected. And it seemed like the only people that actually read my blog are the gang stalkers. While they brag about shadow banning me and they tell everybody else don't read, but they stalk and read all my blogs. And that's how I get on average like 5, you know, 5 views. But if I speak the truth about someone's abuse, they try to make it go nearly viral. Like my top 10 posts, you don't see none of my short stories on the top 10 posts on my blog. But it's almost all of them is about me exposing fake TI perps and regular perps. And they want to falsely make themselves to be so fake important. Or they want to blow up the mediocre shit just to make me look more crazy. But the stuff I'm really trying to get out there, they suppress it so hard. So, you know, how come it's not scam for other authors to write and publish ebooks? As long as they're throwing up the devil horns and 666, it's okay for them. It's not scam when they do it. And they can fraudulently and illegally get their damn success. making a living from writing their ebooks. As long as you cover one eye or throw up Baphomet hand signs, oh, everything you do is right and good. But these people want me destroyed at all costs, and then they brag and laugh about it. The online perps was saying that they hope that when I was in downtown Pensacola sleeping by the bay, they were saying that they hope that one day that somebody would throw me in the water. And they bragged about hoping that I would get put down like a rabid dog. So I'm so disgusted and frustrated about what's going on. Like, as I said, I can't even be at ease. I can't even relax. I can't get comfortable. And well, I think I went to bed about 2 or 2:30 this morning, and I used that space heater, and it warmed up this room nicely. And I was able to sleep pretty good for a few hours, but I needed more sleep and was sleep deprived. And then I got up this morning. I had the farina, and then I did a few other little things. Then I worked on the ebook, and I apologize that I rushed it out. As I said, I panicked and was like, you know, afraid that, just trying to be on the safe side, because I'm not sure. I can't think off the top of, even though I'd have I think I have a couple of weeks left, right? Um, Maybe about a week or a week and a half left. Yeah, I think I got about a week and a half left. But then, as I said, I want to try to renew another month and try to stay as long as I could. But I will. I mean, they counting on me to lose my mind and go crazy if I end up being told that I can't stay here next month because online perps lying on me, or they try to make like I'm a nuisance to such and such a city, or a nuisance to this and that town. I mean, I busted ass and did so much to try to, live back down here. Trying to get the license. Well, I got the license. I got this place to live. I'm trying to improve and better myself. This morning I was supposed to have had a job interview, but last week I kept on forgetting to make the transportation arrangements, and it's pretty much one of those jobs that I know I can't do anyway. And so they try to say, well, oh, you can't cancel the job with the interview within 1 hour. Well, if I had like if they had if it was like Cincinnati, I could have got up on the bus and just gone. But I forgot to I kept on forgetting to make the transportation arrangements. And I have another job interview later on this week, and I forgot all about this morning. Hopefully tomorrow, if I can probably make the arrangements tomorrow. I don't know, but um, no way in hell could I work at fast food. And people have traumatized me so much. I am really traumatized by people, by just being around another person. I just need to be by myself. But like my anxiety is so high, I can't even relax. I can't even relax. I can't even um enjoy, you know, my stay here because of feeling anxiety about anticipating being back on, being forced to have to feel anxiety about having to anticipate possibility of being back on the streets again. Because as I said, everything they say that they're gonna do, they follow through with their threats. If they say I'm gonna have the police come over to your house in 5 minutes, the police will be over here in 5 minutes. Those ain't just threats. So I don't know. It seemed like the fake Darnell Williams perp seemed like as if he will try to harass and harass you and bully you until you cry mercy. Or he'll say, "Well, promise to never um, make homosexual slurs again, and then I'll leave you alone." Or promise to give me your new phone number, and then I'll leave you. Then I won't. Then I'll stop bothering you. And it's like it's not even your business. But he act like he even said, I got screenshots of him saying, "We own you." That he delusionally believes he owns me. He's a wannabe pimp, and he's not a real pimp. Just like the fake perp DJ delusionally believe he's my pimp. It's creepy because the sex trafficking stories that I heard from women, like this lady said that she was married, and this guy, this creepy person, just met her and tried to be her pimp and try to sex traffic her and try to act like he think he owns her more than her own husband and try to keep her away from her own husband. And I'm glad she said that she successfully got away from that weirdo. But as I said, my cries for help are being ignored, and I'm letting y'all know that they had this desire to try to traffic me. And then you hear certain stories about certain targeted individuals that go missing. So you know, and I'm hated to the point that if I were to go missing, nobody would care. Or nobody would think twice to be like, "Oh no, what happened to Candy? I haven't heard Candy from in a long time." But I'm hated so much that the perps on YouTube have a fake search called and make it like as if I'm celebrity kind of important. They're smear campaigning and lying on me and slandering me. And do a fake fake YouTube search called Candy Grand Prix Exposed. And I'm not being exposed. It's not true. It's y'all smear campaigning and lying on me. And y'all stalk me so much and so obsessed that my YouTube channel views from haters, not supporters, but haters. My YouTube channel views is close to 1 million, almost 1 million views from y'all stalker haters. My YouTube channel profile views, it's like almost 750,000, close to 1 million. And they stalk my fundraiser more than I do. I mean, there was a point in time that they were stalking my GoFundMe so much that there would be an automatic Candy Grand Prix GoFundMe. And they treat me like a punished child with no rights. Like think they got the authority to make sure I don't get any donations. And I'm legitimately being trafficked. I'm not scamming any fucking body, and I never have. And then, the fake TI perps are more brutal than the regular perps with sabotaging you. So, I'm sitting here psychologically, mentally, and emotionally agonized. I feel like I can't even rest. And it's like I'm a legit victim of, their attempts at trying to traffic me. And for me to get help, y'all falsely say that I'm scamming. I think my twin sister was, part of the sex trafficking as well. Because she tried to act like she thinks she had the authority to try to set me up to date this guy or be with this guy and try to force me against my will to make me be with this guy and that guy, or try to make a fool out of me, try to control who she want me to date. But if I found a guy on my own, she would smear campaign and put lies in his head and turn him against me or make him leave me. My own twin sister and regular family, but mainly her out of anybody, wanted me isolated with no support at all. She has a whole fake gang cult army of cheerleading flying monkey cult followers. But y'all make it like as if her fake suffering matters more than my real suffering. So, they got so many professed targeted individuals exposing the gang stalking on TikTok. And they got a few perps on TikTok too. But like on TikTok, if they got all these targets, but at the same time they try to mix Christianity and New Age. And that bothers me. Make me feel like I can't fully connect with them or get close to them. So, I don't have that much else to say at the moment, and I'm so fucking pissed right now. So, I mean, if I just got this driver's license, I just got the P.O. box. I haven't heard anything yet from the food stamp people. I haven't heard anything. But, so I guess I'm going to just get off here now. And, I apologize. I just feel like a failure right now. But thanks for any support, y'all. I'm going to get off here now.